Hello everyone, Brad Johnson here. In this video I'm going to be channeling RaYaR as she's going to be talking about the Healer's Rainbow Alignment Opus. And so this is basically like a healing alignment video where RaYaR is going to come through and share some tones that she has personally created to allow alignment to happen between the chakra centers and being able to really feel kind of like an energy field stability as well too. So it sounds very, very exciting. So I'm going to go ahead and bring RaYaR through right now. And we will get started with this very special and exciting channeling. Here we go. Beloveds, we thank you very much for allowing this interaction to take place today. I am RaYaR, singer of Sirius Light, and we bring forward this information relating to how you are able to calibrate yourselves successfully through the recommendations of the tones that will be provided here through this conduit. What we would ask you to do right now is allow yourself to be in a very relaxed, comfortable posture, and allow your environment to be as peaceful, as relaxing, and as quiet as it can be. As we will now bring forward the tones that will assist in your rainbow body alignment, an opus of calibrations pertaining to tones that will assist in the rebalancing of your chakra centers, of your energy field, of your mental body, of your etheric body, of your emotional body, linking all the way together into the depths of your physical matrix. We shall firstly begin with the idea of your root chakra. That in order to calibrate your root chakra through the calibration of a frequency here that we will bring forward through this conduit, the words that will sound through the calibration of the root chakra will represent the vowels A, U, E. The vowels A, U, E. Before we move into the A, U, E frequency, we will demonstrate firstly a method that you can utilize to firstly test your own root chakra center. Simply raise your right or left hand, whichever you prefer, preferably your dominant hand. And simply stick out your index finger. And from your perspective, begin rotating the index finger along with the hand in a clockwise direction. As you rotate your finger in a clockwise direction, we ask you to tap in, as it were, to your root chakra, and through the vision applied through your own clairvoyance, through psychic sight, see the color red that will appear as you spiral your hand in the clockwise direction. Simply see the color red in any frequency that it wishes to show itself to you. Be it bright red, be it neutral red, be it murky red, whatever it may be, simply allow the color of red in any frequency to come together. And you may now stop the clockwise direction of the hand. And once again, we will chant the harmonic frequency of A, U, E. We will first demonstrate through this conduit. Once again. This is simply a demonstration relating to showing you the power of the chant itself. As you begin to learn this more and more through continuous usage, you will discover that you will be able to keep the vision of the color red within your mind. And through the vision of the color red that you receive, as you begin the sound frequency chant, you will notice how the red color will begin to fluctuate. If you were able to envision the color red in a form of murkiness or clouded energy, simply feel free to utilize the AUE chant in a higher pitch. As you move it into a higher pitch, you will notice that the energies themselves can become more luminescent. This is assisting in bringing about a polarity of adjustment to bring forward energy to stabilize the chakra center back into neutrality. If you are noticing that the red color was a bright luminescence, you are going to utilize a baser tone or a lower tone relating to the AUE sound. This will assist in bringing about a fluctuation in the lower hue of the red color that will again represent a balancing of energy between the illumination and the grounding energies, bringing it into a solid, neutral red color. This particular procedure will be identical to all other chakra centers that we will be addressing. So please remember this particular form of method, utilizing a high pitch to bring about positive transformation, utilizing a lower bass pitch to represent that of negative transformation, which represents the grounding energy. We will now move on into the sacral chakra, which represents the color orange. Once again, feel free to raise your dominant hand and begin spiraling clockwise. And feel free to either have your eyes open, focus to a point, or close your eyes. And simply allow the color of orange to appear within your mind, whatever frequency it decides to take. With your frequency of orange, be mindful, be aware of the containment of the energy altogether, of the frequency of the hue, representing that of the orange ray, and its containment. The following frequency of sound pertaining to the orange ray shall be I, U, U. That is I, U, U. You may feel free to chant along with the I, U, U sound frequency if you wish. However, we shall firstly demonstrate it a total of 2 times. Once again. You notice that there is a brief fluctuation between the second U and the third U in regards to that calibration. This is important to differentiate in the idea of the frequency pertaining to the sound complex of this particular vowel together. Again, feel free to raise the pitch to illuminate the color, lower or ground the pitch together to represent the grounding or lower hue of the frequency. We will now move on into the solar plexus chakra through the color ray frequency of yellow. The color ray frequency representing a sound vibration is the following: A, E, O. That is A, E, O. We will now demonstrate the A, E, O frequency, a total of 2 times. Once again. You will notice that through the sound frequencies that we have shared, that the vowels themselves stay original to their purpose, that there is no sound pertaining to a consonant degree, that the vowels themselves are meant to maintain their resonance, pertaining as close to a vowel sound as possible, rather than anything that may sound like a consonant. This represents, again, the frequency of your solar plexus chakra. Again, illuminating it with high pitch, bringing it into a grounded or more bass flow through the idea of a lower pitch. We will now continue on to the heart chakra, representing that of the color of emerald green. We will now demonstrate the sound frequency representing that of the heart chakra, which represents the following. I, U, O. I, U, O. We will now demonstrate I, U, O sound frequency. Once again, it is important that the maintaining of the sound frequency sound more to the capacity of their vowels and not their consonants. Before we move on into the throat chakra, we will now allow the calibration of your palm chakras to take place. This will begin with one hand at a time, yet they will both be based in regards to the identical sound frequency. Firstly, please feel free to raise your non-dominant hand, be it left or right. Next, being able to take your dominant hand and placing your index finger upon the center of the palm. For you are now going to spiral a total of 3 times, 3 circular spiral movements, moving in a clockwise direction, until you reach the bottom portion of the hand. Once you have reached the bottom portion of the hand, you will stop. After you have created this clockwise spiral, shall we say, just allow yourself now to relax and tune in to the frequency of this particular non-dominant hand's palm chakra. Your intention here is to bring the non-dominant hand palm chakra into white-hot luminescence. This will also be the repeating factor relating to your dominant hand's palm chakra. You will now switch hands, and once again, placing the index finger upon the center of your dominant hand's palm. And once again, being able to spiral clockwise a total of 3 times, 3 circular spirals, until you are able to move to the bottom of the hand. Once again, envisioning the current color frequency representing your palm chakra. The intention for the sound frequency, which we will deliver within 1 moment, will represent the idea of being able to heat both palm chakras up to white-hot luminescence. You may now lower your hands down as we will provide the sound frequency pertaining to the palm chakras. The sound frequency is O-U-U. That is O-U-U. We will now demonstrate the O-U-U sound frequency. Once again. In this particular sound frequency, you are keeping the base of the tone at a neutral level to simply allow white-hot luminescence to flow through both of your palm chakras. Continuing to develop this sound frequency for both palm chakras until you are able to feel white-hot luminescence that is able to emit itself through the center of the palm, moving outwards. This will represent the confirmation of the alignment and calibration of your palm chakras. We will now move on into the throat chakra region, which is colored to that of what you would know as the turquoise to aquamarine frequency. The sound frequency for the turquoise to aquamarine throat chakra represents the following. U-A-A. That is U-A-A. We will now demonstrate the U-A-A sound frequency. Once again. Again, remembering the high pitch and the bass pitch pertaining to the appropriateness to bringing that particular chakra center into its neutral color frequency. We will now move on into the third eye chakra. The third eye chakra represents the color range frequency pertaining to that of the deep oceanic blue or the indigo ray color frequency. The sound frequency for the third eye chakra center is I-I-E. That is I-I-E. We will now demonstrate the I-I-E sound frequency. Once again. Finally, we shall move on to the crown chakra, the color of a very high violet, otherwise known as emution light. The sound frequency for the crown chakra center is E-I-E. That is E-I-E. We will now demonstrate the E-I-E sound frequency. Once again. The instructions pertaining to this particular sound frequency is to determine the differentiation between the pitches of the E vowel and the I vowel, returning once again to the E vowel. This may be challenging for some, but through the idea of patience and continual practice, the energy will harmonize appropriately. This once again represents the vowel-based frequencies of sound that will allow calibration to take place through the chakra centers, that will also assist in the calibration of your own energy field equilibrium to return back into toroidal field harmonic energy equilibrium. We thank you once again for the communication of this interaction. I am RaYaR, singer of Sirius Light. We thank you, and we now return to the conduit. We will speak to you again in the infinite moment of now. Good day to you all, beloveds. All right, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Very interesting channeling here. So what you'll also find attached to the video, in the video description, is a PDF as well. The PDF is basically showing you kind of like a cheat sheet in regards to the sound frequencies that are utilized, and you can feel free to freely distribute this video and the PDF document that's attached to anybody you wish. Feel free to distribute and feel free to share. So thank you very much, and if you guys are interested in having private sessions available with Jonas and RaYaR, or Jonas or RaYaR, please feel free to visit ConsciousMatrix.com, or again, for more questions relating to this video or any other videos on this channel, feel free to contact me at info@ConsciousMatrix.com. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon. Namaste, and may it be well with you.